My lord. My lord. How have I offended you? For 20 years I've been a true, obedient wife. I've loved all those whom you loved and given you children, though it has pleased God to take them out of this world. You know, when you had me at first, I was a true maid, without touch of a man. So I beg you, dear husband, to spare me all this. But if you will not, and I am to be tried...
You are, madam, you are.
Then, let it be in a proper court, and by the only authority I recognize. I've appealed my case to His Holiness, the Pope, and expect his reply any day.
Since it has pleased the Queen to absent herself from the court, the trial will simply continue without her.
The following morning, Prince Arthur emerged from his bedchamber asking for wine, because he said it had been hot work being in Spain that night.
What do you take that to mean?
But I think the meaning is obvious. It was his wedding night. And Princess Catherine was from Spain.
Thank you. That is all.
We shall now retire to consider the verdict.
From His Holiness the Pope.
All rise!
My lords, I have just received a letter from my master, His Holiness the Pope, which revokes, with immediate effect, my authority to try this case. I therefore have no alternative but to adjourn this court.
You said you had Capezio in your pocket, that the verdict was ours!
It was! The Queen's direct appeal to the Pope surprised us all.
Well, you should have foreseen it.
How could I?
Instead, you have failed and humiliated your king.
Your Highness, I fear I've made an enemy of Lady Anne for reasons I do not understand.
You have made an enemy of me because I have the king's interests at heart and see how you betray them.
Your Grace, I beg you, no one has ever served you as I.
Well, always serving yourself first.
I've protected you, looked after you as if you're my own son.
See his arrogance? He puts himself as an equal to your father, the king.
Your Majesty.
He lives in palaces that are larger than yours and behind your back has amassed wealth far greater than yours. Open your eyes, my lord.
I'm afraid Mistress Boleyn is still naive about the court's ways and has swallowed whole some of the idle rumours.
On the contrary, Mistress Boleyn's extremely well informed and has compiled a list of your transgressions. Would you like to hear them?
Stop it! Stop it! I can hardly hear myself think! I cannot have you both in such disagreement!
Well, then you must choose between us. If you trust and prefer the cardinal above me, well, then I shall go, but would never return to court again.
Anne, I beg you, don't make me do this. Come here.
I thank you, Majesty.
You have always served me well. You've been like a father to me.
And I will go again to Rome on your behalf.
It's too late.
My lord. My lord. No, my lord. My lord, no! No, my lord! No! No! Let go of me!
Thank you, my lord.
So, Grandma, are you all right? Do you need anything?
No. I'm ready.
Hey.
We have found a law, an ancient law, which declares that it is treason to acknowledge any higher authority than the will of the king.
I take it the will of the king is that he should divorce the Queen and marry Lady Anne?
Yes.
Then, under the terms of this law, the Church is obliged to grant your will because it is treasonable to say that the Pope is a higher authority than the king.
And where does this law come from?
It was discovered by doctors of divinity at our great universities and dates from the time of King John.
And you are satisfied this is valid?
Absolutely, my lord.
But that would mean breaking with the Catholic Church. Can't we find another way? Can't we go back to Rome?
What? And be humiliated again? England's sovereign being told what he can or cannot do by decadent foreigners.
His Majesty should not forget he comes from a line of ancient kings who predate Rome's authority.
A simple act of supremacy would merely restore things to their rightful place.
But I would be excommunicated and go to hell.
The Pope cannot send you to hell. As King of England, you would be head of the Church and God's highest-ranking servant on earth.
You would simply be excommunicated from the corruption of Rome, Your Majesty, and not from the love of God.
Marry me.
All this to have a son.
No. For your love, Anne. God take pity on me for your love.
If I love you, will I be safe?
Of course.
Do I have your word?
My word, my heart.